What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
I have to go.
Batman! Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget that today is Monday. What does that mean? Monday means that we're going to play some games and we are going to basically answer questions from the audience. I can see that I am missing one thing on my background. Just noticed now. Sorry about that. I just need to do that. So today we're going to continue Control. But just need to put it up here because for some reason it's been deleted. So now it is there. Okay, so now you can see it. So thank you so much for being here as always. You guys always are so kind to give me this time a day on Monday. So Monday we do gameplay and on Thursday we do workshops. So I'm back in London. I was a whole week in Denmark. Thank you so much for the patience last week. I know it was a bit tough, the stream. It was a little bit oh, thanks so much, Mark, for the subscription. I'll get to the subscriptions in a second. But yeah, thank you so much for last week for the patience because I know it was a bit tricky for the stream. We had a lot of problems with the stream and the bandwidth and everything. But I did manage to do once on the hotel, which I was pretty happy with. But only managed to do it once. Sorry that we couldn't do it the second time. That was a real shame. Anyway, I can see a lot of people here making some subscriptions here. Thank you so much for that. I can see a lot of familiar faces on the chat again. We already have some questions. Don't forget, you guys and girls already know the drill. Monday we play some games. I'm hoping that I can play some games this time because you hardly hadn't let me play games really lately. With all the questions. And while I'm playing the game, I'm still playing Control because I was out the whole week in Denmark, so I haven't really played the game. And unfortunately, I'm still quite behind. I just passed 60% of the game, so I'm only four chapters to the end. So. As you know, you can ask questions today. You can ask me questions about visual effects. You can ask me questions about the industry. You can ask me questions about your career, about career advice, interview advice, and especially showreel advice. So if anyone has a showreel that they would like me to review, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'm very happy to review the showreel. Obviously only drop the showreel on the chat if you are happy for me to share it in live with everyone. So thank you so much for that if you are kind enough. So I'm gonna start as I always do. I'm gonna start by thanking all the lovely new subscribers. So thank you so much for Xi and Ping for the resubscription tier 1 7 months in a row. Thank you so much for that, Sheen. 7 months, that's amazing. You've been supporting me for such a long time. You're almost good to get a new icon actually for your 7 months. Also, thank you so much to Mark Bitrain for the resubscription Prime on 7 months in a row. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. I can't believe I've been doing this for 7 months, man. It's been fast, isn't it? Time flies. It's unbelievable that it's been 7 months. I can't believe it's been already 7 months. Sooner or later, I'm going to have been streaming for a year. Also, would like to thank Pasquale Lex for the subscription 5 months. Thank you so much for that. Also, I would like to thank Jori Lenyo for the follow. Thank you so much to Rami Hatib for the follow. Thank you so much to Fanjoy How for the follow. That's a great name. Thank you so much for vid_o for the follow. Thank you so much to Ann DK for the follow. Thank you so much to Alex666SA for the follow. Thank you so much to Ferdman for the follow. That's a nice name. Thank you so much, Jem Croquieta for the follow. Thank you so much, John Xia for the follow. Thank you so much to Miss Fatalissima. That's a great name. Miss Fatalissima for the follow. Also, I'd like to thank Carlos Ranz for the subscription on YouTube. Also, thank you so much to Binary Latin for the resubscription 2 months. And I think now we're reaching last week. So thank you so much for all these new subscribers and new supporters and new followers. I can't thank you enough. Like, we already have 1,100 followers on Twitch. And we have 124 subscribers on Twitch as well. So this is fantastic. I can't thank you enough. So, and thank you so much for all the love. Love you too, Pasquale. Love you too as well. And Kaiser7 also, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. You guys are going to make me cry soon. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. So I have a couple of questions already, but I'm not going to neglect the game as I usually do. So I'm going to jump in to the game right away because I feel like lately this hasn't been really a gameplay experience. So I'm going to jump in. So for those of you that haven't played Control yet, really recommend. Control is an amazing game. Keep in mind I'm playing Control on the PS4. I'm not playing it on a PC. And also I'm streaming at 720p. So I'm streaming 720p at 50 frames per second right now. The gameplay does not run at 50, by the way. not even close. The game runs maybe at 30, sometimes 24, sometimes 20. The game is really not working very well in the PS4. But we try, you know, and I'm also playing it very blurry here on my PlayStation because, of course, I'm playing it at 720p just for the stream. But it is an amazing game. The game looks stunning, even for the PS4. Can't wait for like a brand new version. Hey, I need to show you this thing. This is really cool. I can actually pick up the projector, and look at that. I can actually have the projection with me. So I can actually project. I wish I had a video to project. This is pretty cool stuff. You just have the projector, project it to the floor, project it to the ceiling. Hey, let's do some parties here. Oh shit. Okay, well they don't like that, so I'm gonna just send the projector to them. Obviously, if the game is too loud, let me know. The game is a bit loud sometimes. These fellas here explode, so it's always nice to see them with some really explosions. This game has some amazing particle systems. Well, he's dead. It's always tough because these guys explode, so you need to be careful so that they don't explode on you, you know? You want them to explode on top of the other guys, not you. Yeah, you see, the game is playing at 720p and it can't even barely run at 30. It really needs a lot of implementation to be changed. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people here. Wow. Yeah, it runs at 24 sometimes, you know. It's not surprising. PS4 is getting old, you know. I think we need like proper upgrades. But the PS5 should be almost ready. If the sound is too loud, let me know, okay? Yeah, I just like came into a real big fight here. So I have a new gun, by the way, which is like a charger gun, which is great. And I failed, of course. Ah, fuck me. That was not cool. To like recharge. To get some life back. I think it's gone. You let me know if the game is too loud, okay? It's a film, yeah, it is. It's a 24 frames per second film, yes. But it still looks lovely. I don't mind that it runs at 24. I don't mind that. You let me know if the sound is dealing like some problems with you guys. If the sound is too high, I'll tweak it down, okay? I know when we get into action, it goes a bit berserk. So I do know that. It's a bit high up, but I still love the game, although... So don't worry, I'll go through the questions. Don't forget, I always answer everyone's questions. So don't worry, I will answer everyone's questions. I'm just like advancing the game a little bit more because I love this game and I really want to finish it. And I haven't really I've been neglecting the game quite a lot because I was in Denmark and I couldn't really do the game. Just look at this shit. This is fantastic. It actually just particle systems on this game is just absolutely amazing. Look at that. I mean, oh, this is me. And you can even make holes on the ceilings and everything. And I can do this as well, which is great. Look at that. It's just like these guys know what they're doing. Beautiful game. Anyway, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take the first questions here. So I have a first question here. The first question is coming from Akam XP. Hi Akam, nice that you're here. So Akam XP is asking in the chat here. Oh, where's his question? No, I lost now his question. Just a second. Oh yeah, he says, I have a quick question. I want to use monitor out on Nuke, but I can't. It does not work. I have a deck link. Well, first of all, you need to install the latest drivers of deck link for Nuke to show up. So for example, if you're working with Nuke 11.3 or 11.4 or even 12, you need to install the latest drivers of deck link from Blackmagic. Otherwise, the Blackmagic card won't show up. And the lighting in this game is just fucking amazing. So start with that maybe first. Try to install the latest drivers. And if that doesn't work, then you need to restart the computer or restart Nuke as well, and that should work to fix it. I had that before, and then in the settings of Nuke, you can then switch on the Blackmagic output. If you can't get it to work, let me know. I can always like load up in Nuke and show you. In fact, maybe I'll just do that real quick here so I can answer your question a bit better. Just need to open Nuke though. Where's Nuke? I don't have Nuke. I don't have Nuke 12 installed on this machine specifically, but let me just go back into here. I actually have to install my new license. I have only 29 days left to install it. So let me just run Nuke here real quick so you can see it. So that I can show you what I mean. Just give me a second here. So that's Nuke. I know it looks a bit small. That's because it was on my second computer. So Akam, you basically need to make sure that you have the latest drivers for Blackmagic. So that means here on the Blackmagic video desktop, you need to check, make sure you have the latest. As you can see here, I'm running a couple of cards. I have a Decklink SDI 4K, I have a mini recorder, and I also have a Decklink Quad HDMI recorder. So I actually have three, well, actually six cards on my computer. The one you would use, this one is the one that you would use for outputting. So you kind of need to check the version. So if you go to About, you can see that this is the driver 11.3. This was out in July. So you just need to make sure you have the latest drivers, you know. So that's the first thing you need to do, install the latest drivers. And then inside of Nuke, basically, as you press the preferences on the viewer, so if you press the S button on your project here, sorry, on the viewer, so you have to right click or press S while you're in the viewer, so viewer settings S. Then it shows up down here. So basically, see here, monitor output device. You open it up, and then you have the choice of the cards you have. Obviously, don't forget, my machine has 3 cards, so that's why you see so many here. You would just pick the card you have, and then you can pick the resolution you want to output. And then you pick up the depth that you need, and also the frame rate, and that would be it. So that's how it works. So hopefully that helped you. Hopefully, and yeah. Hope that worked out for you. That would be my advice to you. Second question here I have is from... I'm just going to go back to the game here. I'm about to go and shoot all these guys, so I'm going to do the second question again. So second question I have here from Jomaro710. He asks, how to calibrate the picture... how to calibrate the picture with Macbeth color chart with log C footage in Nuke. Well, the Nuke doesn't have a Macbeth color chart calibrator, so you need to calibrate it by hand. Would maybe advise you to go to DaVinci. DaVinci does have methods of calibrating the Macbeth chart. Maybe look at DaVinci, but if you want to do it inside of Nuke, then you can install, there's like a Nukepedia Macbeth chart plugin. So if you go in here, Macbeth chart Gizmo Nuke, I think I wrote it wrong here. So if you go, I need to just show you the screen here. So this one here is a gizmo in Nukepedia called M-Color Target. Maybe look into this. I know this is a plugin itself, so you need to probably install... Oh, it works, Akam. Great. That's fantastic. That works fine. So this is the... So glad I could help, Akam XP. So Marco Mayer was kind enough to make this plugin. This is a color target for Nuke, and as you can see here, it explains how it works. And I'm just gonna put it on the chat here so you can kind of have a look and just do that. So there's a lot of questions here. You guys have a lot of questions. Cool. So maybe look into that gizmo, and it could probably help you with that. Hopefully. Now, I'm going to do one last question before I go and kill these guys. So, Asa HJS asks, oh, Pasquale, you're going to leave? Okay, cool. Well, no problem, man. I have a great day. Pasquale, don't forget you're a subscriber, so you can always watch this stream later on. So if you want to check out some of the questions as well. So, so thank you so much for being here, Pasquale. Thank you so much for that. So, Asa HJS asks, good evening, Hugo. What does stereoscopic compositing mean? You mentioned it in one of the week 1 classes. Well, stereoscopic compositing means that you're compositing the left and the right eye. So instead of just compositing just one eye, like just compositing just one field of view, you're compositing the right and the left eye. So this basically has to do with stereoscopic footage, like stereoscopic video and stereoscopic films as well. When you go to the cinema and you put the glasses, the 3D glasses. So stereoscopic compositing is when you... Have you ever been on a film that you need to put 3D glasses? So that's pretty much it. So if you put 3D glasses on any kind of film, so you see here, for example, if I... you see these glasses. The old ones used to be red and blue. Obviously, the new ones are polarized, so you don't need to do that. So usually, when you go to the cinema, you put these glasses. And so what happens is stereoscopic compositing means that you're going to film with 2 cameras. You have a left and a right camera for each eye. And then, of course, when you're compositing, you need to composite them together. So you need to composite them at the same time. So that's what stereoscopic compositing means. It's just 3D films, That's pretty much it. Thank you so much to... I had a new subscriber here. Thank you so much to M. Calabi for the subscription 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. And also thank you so much to Maulik as well for subscribing on YouTube. So I hope that answered your question. So I'm gonna keep going with the questions in a minute. I'm just gonna go and kill these bastards here. So just give me a second and I'll go back to the questions in a minute. Well, that guy's dead. Well, he got a chair in the face. He's not dead yet, though. Oh, he is. Oh, Jesus, that was bad. Took a missile in the face, man. That was not good. But, hey. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and I'm dead. These guys are not playing around with me here. Not playing around. Sorry about that. Like, it was wasn't supposed to die there. That's embarrassing. That is really embarrassing. Sorry about that. But hey, it happens to the best, huh? It happens to the best. So I'm gonna go into the next question here. So Scream Me 8 asks, "Hi Hugo, I have a question. I pulled a key that last week on green screen footage, and when I look, oh man, I need to do all of this again. Oh, God damn it! Okay, sorry. Screamy8 asks, "Hi Hugo, I have a question. I pulled a key last week on green screen footage, and when I look at my alpha core edge, it seems to be good, but when I export it, whatever format you want, I have some white point out of my mask. Like if my garbage matte is not effective. I don't know why." Wow, Screen8, it's incredibly hard for me to know what that could be. I mean, I'll be honest, like, it could literally be anything. It's incredibly hard for me to answer you that question without actually looking at the shot. If you want, you can bring the shot on Thursday, maybe, if it's a shot you can share. Or if you want to share it, you can put it on the chat. I don't know if you can share it with anyone, so if you can, then I could try to help you. I hit the guy on the back. That's awesome. Oh man, there's another one here. So look at that. He's dead now. So if you can share the shot, that would be a lot easier because then I can try it. Could you share the shot? Is that okay? This game requires RTX? No, well, not on the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 does not support RTX. But the game has fake RTX. So you see fake RTX on the game itself. You see here the reflections. We've talked about this before, so it's all fake, you see here. I'm going to show you what I mean. So you see here, you see the reflections on the floor. So that looks like RTX, right? But look at this. If I now start moving, you see we stop seeing them, the reflections. The reflections are gone. And they are only visible if I move up. And this is because this is screen reflections. This is the old way of doing RTX, okay? So on a regular RTX game, this would be real time, real life. So then you would see the floor, all of it reflected with the ceiling. That's what a real RTX game would do. Like on a regular game that does not have RTX, like the PS4, you have this fake screen reflection. You see, it only shows you reflections of what's visible in camera. So you see, as I go up, I can see the reflections. So as I go down, I lose all the reflections. Even this one here, you see, I lose it as well. You should still see the reflection of this door, but you only see it when I move up. So that's what a fake reflection is. Okay, Screen8 says you can't. You can only post links. Okay, well, yeah, but if you can post links, I can load up the shot. So if you have the alpha channel, maybe a frame or so, then at least I can see it, you know, if it works. So, okay, so let's go and kill those guys. See if I can kill them this time. Well, now I know they have missiles, so I'm not gonna fuck around with them. I'm gonna wait for them to come back, to come here and have a bit of a strategy. Like that, you know. Just one is dead now. Oh shit, there's one here. Okay, they actually came over here. That's not good. Okay, so they are actually much annoying than I thought. Jesus, they continue with the missiles. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Ah, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, I'm gonna die soon again. I need to be careful with the missiles. Where's the fucker with the missiles? Well, you got a chair in the face now. And you're dead. Who's the other dude with the missiles? He's dead as well, so there's only one left. There you go. He's dead. I loved when I hit them on their back. Okay, so these guys are done, so I need to go in and kill the other ones. Oh, here you go. Oh, this one is dead. Oh, fuck! God damn it. Shit. Shit. Need to get some power up. Power up goes from these black things, blue things on the ceiling here, on the floor. Jesus Christ, this was not easy. The game doesn't have any difficulty mode, by the way, so the game is either... Whoa! the game it has no difficulty settings, so it's either very hard or very easy. It doesn't really have any difficulty settings whatsoever, so you can't really change difficulty settings on this game. You're gonna get a brick on your face. That's what you're gonna get. There you go. And now you're gonna get a plant in your face. Lovely. Okay, now they're all dead. Okay, sorry. So, you gonna try that? Okay, cool. Yeah, try to send it to me. If you can't send it today, maybe you can send it next Thursday. Continuing on the questions here. Let's see here. Joe Larvidson, I guess. Joe Larvidson. It's all together, so I'm not sure if that's correct. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. I really apologize for that. So you basically, he asks, say you need to do crowd scene in Nuke with 70 layers of fighting Vikings. Oh my god. 70 layers of fighting Vikings? Jesus. If you were to use the 3D system, I wonder if there is any script plugin to distribute all the 2D planes. It's quite cumbersome to distribute that amount individually. Yeah, well, I've seen that kind of stuff in Wikipedia for sure. Maybe perhaps use the particle system. That could work. You could use the particle system to actually distribute all of the layers in 3D. But then you kill the animation on the particle system. So then that means you've scattered them all in the 3D system with the particle system, but then you don't animate it. Maybe that would work. A quick search here on Google. I think on Wikipedia there was like, I saw that somewhere. Let me just have a look here real quick. I know Wikipedia is really hard to find things. I know that because there's just so much shit there. But 3D, I think. Oh, what am I doing? That's not correct. Wikipedia. I haven't seen. I can't remember the top of my head the name of that thing, of course. But if we go here to downloads, I would then try to go into Gizmos, and inside of Gizmos, we try to 3D. There's 74 of them, so we have 3D mats, camera setup, Alembic reconstructor, object ID, assets to render. Let's see here, where else? I mean, there's 10 pages. It's not that much. I probably would just scrub through here and see if you can find something. Cart to Tark, default camera with target, dummy cam. I know I've seen something. You just need to find it. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Geo array. Income, generate numbers. Okay, that's not it. Geo to point, image to point, geo. Maybe look into this. Like, look into the 3D system. Like, go into the 3D here and see if you can find it. I mean, I'm sure there's something here. You just need to, like, look for it a little bit. Another question here from Joe as well. So Joe is also asking, also, what format would you render out all the keyed layers of the Vikings? The closest, perhaps, is an OpenEXR and layers further away in Z and PNG. I don't think you should use PNG at all. Nuke's native playback is EXR. You should always use EXRs. Never use PNGs. PNGs are incredibly slow inside of Nuke. I wouldn't waste my time using PNGs inside of Nuke. Cool. This is all now covered. I can clean this part up. So use EXRs. Now, regarding the size of those EXRs, I would go with the size you need. So let's say you're delivering a full HD game. If you're delivering a full HD trailer, then you probably need the EXRs to be HD or 720p. If you're delivering 4K, then the EXRs, the footage needs to maybe be 2K or 3K. It really depends on how close to camera they are. So if they're going to be close to camera, you might want to consider having the full resolution of HD. If they're very far away from camera, then maybe 720p would be enough. It really depends on that. So maybe have a look at that and see... oh, I can't upgrade yet. And see if you can calculate the resolution that you would need. I think I can... No, I can't upgrade anything, unfortunately. And I can also not upgrade here. Okay, so I can't really... And I can't get any of this going. Okay, fine. Fine, 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 fine. So what am I doing now? Find Dylan, okay. So I'm assuming finding Dylan would be... Let me just go look at the map here real quick. So I need to keep going through logistics. Didn't miss much, no. I've just been playing Control here. And we've been talking about compositing, been talking about visual effects. We've been talking about showreels, you know, like a bunch of stuff. No one showed the showreel yet today. So don't forget to share your showreel if you want to get me to feedback on the showreel. Whoa, what is that? Who's that?
Someone needs help over there.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
here.
shit. He doesn't look good.
What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
I guess
Don't
not.
look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You
He
gotta
doesn't
get him
look
out.
good, though.
Who's
I don't know,
Wells?
man.
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We
Man, he's just
followed the
talking
altered
gibberish
item
now, man.
inside, but
Just talking
the
gibberish.
way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Rube can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the
Damn
motel
well
court
hope so.
there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Okay, so I guess I have a new mission. I'm not really gonna take this mission yet because I'm just playing the normal mission. So if you look at the missions here, I'm basically playing the regular mission, but I do have a bunch of side missions here that I haven't really do. Usually when I play a game, I finish all the missions first and then I go to the side missions. So I tend to do that. Oh, there's a new video for Hotline. What is that? Okay, so that's interesting. Let's watch this.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered
Okay.
items.
Could
We
you
found
really
many.
be more specific?
They appeared mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth.
I love these videos. These videos look
They're all
terrific.
powerful.
They look really pretty.
dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's
Remind
their
me of some of the
nature.
videos I did for Firestarter
They've
for
been
Just Cause
altered
3.
because we
They really
can't
remind me
stop
of that.
Thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Okay. I guess so. Okay, anyway, let's open up the problem that you had here. I'm just gonna... So you sent me like some stills of your problem with your hair detail here. I'm just like trying to open them up so that we have them on the screen here. Sorry about that. Just like going through them here. So can I open them separately? Yes, I can. Cool. So that's what... So screen me 8. This was the problem. So you have before the problem, after the problem. So oh, you're talking about these little dots in here? Okay. Let's see here. And I'm just gonna like zoom in. Well, so these problems are coming from where? Sorry, could you explain a little bit better? So you're saying that you have these white points, but is this after you rendered the shot or something? Is that what you meant? Because if it's after you rendered it, maybe you rendered it with the wrong color space, or you rendered it looks to me like also the resolution is a bit of a problem now. So let me see here. So what did you write? Just need to like look at the settings you have here. So you've rendered them as, let's see here. So you rendered it as, okay, so it's a EXR 30-bit float scan line. Okay. Problem is, okay, so you've rendered as EXRs. I mean, it's really hard for me to know exactly what the problem is. Let's see here. It could be anything. It could be like a clamped value that is outside. So what you're showing me is the comp, and then you're showing me the EXR, right? So maybe perhaps there's some kind of negative values going around. Have you tried increasing the actual gamma of the viewer to see if they're still visible there? Have you tried that? Because I would like to know if maybe they were always there, but now when the render they show up. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what the problem is. It's a bit hard to know without really looking through the script, but it seems to be the resolution. Okay, but you don't have any scan lines. You don't have any transforms there, do you? So not really sure it would be the resolution. You don't have any scales here. You don't have anything. Man, I don't know. It could be so many things, you know. It could be like a glitch. It could just be like the negative values. It could be so many things. No, the resolution on the viewer has nothing to do with rendering, okay? So regardless what you have on the viewer, it does not affect the rendering, okay? Just so you know. So even if you have in proxy mode on the viewer, or if you don't have one-to-one, it makes no difference. But what makes difference though is that if you have negative values, they might be exploding in your EXR. So it might be negative values somewhere. Like I said, it's incredibly hard for me to know what it is without opening the script itself. You know. Not really sure how I can help you with this. I do apologize for that, but I can't really like open the script, so it's a bit tricky for me to do it. Maybe perhaps you know. Oh, so you found the problem? Okay, okay. Well, that was quick. That's good. I'm glad that you found the problem. Anyway. Let's go. Let's go back to. Let's go. But by the way, when you export stuff in one-to-one or half res, it makes no difference in the rendering itself. Okay, but it does make difference, of course, viewing it. Okay, so I wasn't really sure where I needed to do, but I think I went through here. I think that's where I went. I need to find Dylan, which is my brother on the game, and I think it might be through here, I'm sure. Yeah, because I need to go to Canopticon. Before I go in here, because I'm assuming there's like some enemies here. There's probably one or two there. I'm going to answer another question. So, let's see here. So, Joel, don't forget about what I said, you know. Don't use PNGs on your 2D system. It's a lot better if you don't do that. It will play back a lot better as well. Now, Fix It. So, Fix It in Post is asking... Fix It in Post, I love your name. Fix It in Post asks, hi, Hugo, is there any way you could show us some particles and effects on Thursday? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Maybe let me know, maybe remind me of doing it, otherwise I'm gonna forget. So maybe on Thursday come back on the stream and then remind me so I can now open up. It could be the tip of the day. I can just like show a little bit of particles and everything, and it could be the tip of the day. I don't really want to open Nuke now because today is about control. So Jomaro710 asks, isn't this game require RTX? Well, we talked about that already. And then Akam XP says, Hugo, why I couldn't see video layers in the dope sheet? What are you talking about? Video layers? You're talking about EXR layers? Is that what you mean? Or Photoshop layers? The dope sheet only works if you double click on the read node. So only if the read node is active will you actually see the dope sheet video. So you actually have to open up all the read nodes if you want to see all the layers on the dope sheet. If you close a read node, it won't show up on the dope sheet. Okay, just so you know. Okay, so this is not creepy at all. So what is? Oh, it's security. Oh, okay. The door is like opening and closing. But these doors don't open and close. Though. Making a mess here. Oh, I can't go into this one. Okay. Okay, so let's keep going. And where's the? But I was supposed to go to the other place. Okay, I guess. Oh, let's do some damage here. I love these. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's not this one. It's this one. There we go. Oh, I can't break them. Oh, man. That's disappointing. I can break everything else. But I can't break that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fine. So I guess that's what I'm asking. So, Akam, if your question is how do I see all of them on the dope sheet, you need to open up all the read notes. That's the only way. So let's see here. Another question. Screen 8. Oh yeah, that's all. Okay, cool. So that's all the questions. Look at that. All the questions are done. Don't be shy if you. Oh, look at that. Medical wing. This game is so. Oh fuck me. There's another person here. Jesus Christ. Okay, they're already shooting at me, so I can't really hide. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go back here and. Where are they? You're not gonna kill me that easily. And you're gonna get a trash bin on your and another trash bin. And another trash bin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes it's so hard to see in this game. Can't wait to fly on the game. Apparently you can fly at some point. And there you go. And there you go. There's that. And a piece of stone into your head. There you go. Okay, I think they're all dead now. I can't open this yet. No, can't open that yet. But, okay, so this is creepy. Okay. This is really creepy. It worked. Okay, cool. Great, Akam. I'm assuming you're watching my video tutorials, I'm assuming. Did I forget to mention that on my video? I would have said that, I think, on the video. Did I forget? If I did forget, I am sorry about that. I should have mentioned that you need to open all the read notes. So Akam is doing my Nuke course on Kickstarter, so that's why he's probably talking about the dope sheet. So and by the way, like, we only started the course a week ago, so if anyone still wants to join the course, please do. Before I forget, there's a bunch of people that won the t-shirts, the Hugo's Desk t-shirts and the cups. Don't forget, like the little cup there. Look at that. This one here. Just have to be better. And also my t-shirts as well. There was a bunch of people that won t-shirts on the stream, on the anniversary stream. I have messaged them on Twitch, and I'm still waiting for a response. So I do have I need the addresses and the names of people. If I don't have the addresses, I can't send the t-shirts. So don't forget to send me your addresses, and don't forget to send me your name. I have contacted everyone on Twitch. Obviously, I already have the addresses of some of the people. So I already have the addresses of Basher. I already have the addresses of Lochtolini. So I am going to send that soon, probably this week. But I'm still waiting for 5 more addresses for this to work. So don't forget to respond to me on Twitch. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't go in here, though. So if I can't get in here, how do I... Oh, shit. What is that? Okay, so I guess I go through here. I mean, I don't have any other choice. This is a door that goes where it goes. Oh shit, there's more. Oh, these are like zombies or something. This is new. haven't seen these guys yet. They look like spores from Last of Us. That's weird. Not sure what these are. Oh shit. Suddenly this game became The Last of Us. Everyone wants to be The Last of Us, isn't it? It take a while to die though. But not with this gun, they do. How many are they? Okay, well, they're dead now. Strict9 LED says, why can't I send you bits? Did you turn on that option? No, I haven't switched on anything. No, I haven't changed anything on my stream. It should work. I mean, I haven't changed it at all. Not really sure. Yeah, I haven't touched it. You can look at the break if you want to. But let's just get on with this thing. Jesus, this thing. What the fuck was that? Okay, so there's like some guy here. What the hell was that? So there's like some kind of spore problem here, I guess. It's definitely starting to look like Last of Us now. Oh man, this game is so good. Look at this shit. It's so good, the lighting on this game. It's just like, I have no words to describe it. Anyway, we need to do a break because you all know that I do very responsible streams. So we need to like do a break before it's already been 45 minutes. So I'm gonna do a break. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget. We are going to be here for quite a while still. So don't go anywhere. We're just going to do a break. So I hope you can go and stretch your legs and please like drink some water, relax your eyes for a minute, and then we'll come back. So, oh, thank you so much for the bids. Thank you so much for that, for the 10 bids, Shiros. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated for the free bids. STR9LED just gave me 10 bids. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. So I'm going to do a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stretch your legs and drink some water. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes, okay? Here's a little intermission. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back on the stream. Thank you so much for waiting. I hope you've stretched your legs a little bit. So I wanted to just... I was so happy. I just came down, just went downstairs, and there was a little package waiting for me from Amazon. Look at this. This is the remaster version in 4K of The Shining from Stanley Kubrick. I love this film so much, and I love Stanley Kubrick so much. So this is the 4K HDR version of The Shining. I have a 4K projector, so I can't wait. I'm going to watch this tonight. And the cool thing about this is that it has a bunch of extra features. Look at that. You have audio commentary by the inventor. So it has a commentary audio from the commentary audio from the Steadicam inventor, Garrett Brown. So basically, I don't know if you know, but The Shining was the first film to have Steadicam. And so the inventor of Steadicam is talking about this film. Also, there's the historian John Baxter, which is a very famous writer of biographies of Stanley Kubrick. And then there's also a Vivian Kubrick's documentary from the daughter of Kubrick as well. Can't wait to watch this. I'm going to watch this tonight. I am excited. Actually, inside the Blu-ray, there's like the little thing there. Look at that. Dr. Sleep. They've actually put a little paper about it inside the Blu-ray. Look at that. I'm excited, but I'll be honest, I'm very concerned. Very concerned about Dr. Sleep because, I'm really concerned. Oh, look at that, man. They actually, I didn't know this. Look at this. They just announced the full film collection of Stanley Kubrick in 4K. All of the films in 4K. I cannot believe this. This is just amazing. I already have the full collection, but hey, why don't I just get it again? I need to do that. I need to go to Amazon and just buy it again, because I buy everything of Kubrick. You can't see my back wall there, but I have a bunch of Kubrick books, and I have a bunch of Kubrick documentaries, and really love it. I did see Ready Player One. Yeah, that's the best part of Ready Player One. Anyway, before we go into the game, my camera is now defocused. Is it going to be poking focus or not? Or sometimes the webcam loses focus. I noticed that. Ah, there you go. Now we're focused. So we have the first showreel. Look at that. So we have a showreel. Showreel is from who? Let's see here. Cool. CTPOH has his showreel for review. So let's have a look at his showreel. It says I've been temporarily blocked. What the hell? So I've opened your showreel and I got this message. Why is that? That is bizarre. I never really got a message like this. Let's try another browser maybe or something. So I got this message when I logged into your to your showreel. Maybe it's the I'm not a robot thing that I need to do. Okay, so crosswalks. I wonder when the robots actually are able to do this. What's going to happen? Because they will. Okay, so it didn't. You've been blocked. Okay. This is bizarre. Is it working? Is it working for you guys? I can't load it. It works there. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna close this thing, and I'm gonna try it again. That is just yeah. It's again the same thing. Okay. Well, that's absurd. Why is that not working? Why can't I log into Vimeo? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try your showreel on another browser because this is just absurd. I'm gonna try. Do I even have another browser installed? I don't think I do actually. Oh, I have Google. I think I have Google, or maybe not. Actually, I don't. No, because I never installed anything else. God damn it! Yeah, this doesn't work. You've been unblocked, but it can take up to a minute for a service to update you and let you back in. Okay. Well, we'll wait a little bit then. Showreel natural selection. Okay. I am sorry about that. I am trying to watch it, but for some reason it doesn't really work. Let's wait a few more minutes. Maybe it will work very soon. I'll promise that I'll see your showreel. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, just as a backup, I'm going to just install Google Chrome because... or maybe Firefox. I'm not going to install Google Chrome because Google Chrome just destroyed Avid machines the other day, so I'm not going to risk it. Just going to install Firefox. Maybe that will work fine, hopefully. So, and then I can just get that running. So Firefox. That is just bizarre. I've never seen this happen on Vimeo ever. Has anyone else have seen that on Vimeo? I've never seen this happen on Vimeo. Never. This is the first time ever that I've seen that it's blocked. You know, this is just absurd. Anyway, I'm installing Firefox here real quick. This is just stupid as hell. Anyway, while I'm doing that, let's just go back to the game. And I have another question here. So we had a questions about the bids. That's all sorted now. I also have a question here from Joseph. So Joseph, hi Hugo. Can we... Let's see here. What does Joseph say? Sorry. I don't have the window open here. By mistake, I closed it. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, some copy. So Joseph asks, hi Hugo, can we create environment fog using depth pass in Nuke and have the light interact with the environment? Yeah, of course you can. You can use the depth pass, but you'll probably need to render a separate depth pass. You'll need to render it separately because you might want to consider... whenever I unpause this game is really, really, really crappy in terms of resolution. So you might want to consider outputting a ZDEP pass which is anti-aliased, because the ZDEP passes usually are not anti-aliased. And it's going to help you a lot if it's anti-aliased, because then you can do a proper fog color correction. So okay, so what am I doing here anyway? Just a bunch of weird stuff going on here. Did I hear some? Oh shit. It's like a monster here. I wasn't even looking at him. That's why the music was so tense. Okay, well, okay, that was weird. So, where am I, though? Mythical Wing. I guess I don't have anything to do here. Can I lower the sound? Of course, yeah, of course. I can lower the sound of the game. See, let me know if it's better now. So, I've lowered the sound. The game has really high-pitched sounds sometimes. So, see if it's better now. I'm gonna just like lower the sound even more. So let me know if this is better now. So I have the, I'm shooting while I'm talking. Obviously when I shoot it's really, really high up. It's really high pitched, so. I'm assuming I have to go through here though. Let me know if the sound is better now. So unfortunately I still can't load that Vimeo link. This is just bizarre. I'm still on the waiting room of the Vimeo link. This has never happened to me before, ever again. Ever. I'm on Firefox now, seeing if it works on Firefox, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's working, you know? It doesn't really look like it's working. Let's just see here. I can't believe I have to install Firefox for this to work. Yeah, you see, Vimeo still blocked me. Like, this is just absurd. This is absurd. Okay. Now I can't even open Firefox. Why is Firefox not opening? I'm gonna close this. Yes, I've downloaded Firefox. Where's Firefox? And now what? Firefox is already... Okay. Okay, cool. So now I have a new window of Firefox here. So let's have a look. See if it works. Okay, so hopefully this works, I hope. It doesn't, see? I can't go into your Vimeo. What the hell? This is just absurd. I guess I have to wait for this to unlock. This is just absurd. Why can't I see the showreel? Like I've never ever seen this happening. Jesus, this is just absolutely bonkers. What the hell? Okay, well, I guess I need to wait. That's just absurd. Damn. Sorry, man. I wish I could watch your showreel right away. I'm sure it will pop up at some point. As soon as it does, will watch the showreel, so don't worry. Okay, I guess I need to go up here. I mean, there's no other way, so... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of people to die now. A bunch of people trying to kill me. I'm sure. Or maybe not. Okay, well, this is good. What is going on here? It's like a video playing back.
E6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hits found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Oh shit, it's this thing again. Whoa! What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, this thing again. Oh my god. This thing is so annoying because it never works. Like, I never managed to get... Shit, what the hell? It's so difficult, this thing. Okay, so what's going on here? So I have a TV. Oh, everything is upside down now. Okay. So, okay, so... Jesus, what the hell is going on here? So, okay. Last time I had to memorize the location of stuff. So I have the chair out. I have the radio on my right. And then the... Where's the other thing? This thing on the right. Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna mess that up. So now I'm gonna go to the bell again. Click the bell. Now another door will open. And now I'm assuming I have to make it work. Okay, so... Okay, well that's still all working as it should. So the table is in the same place. The radio is in the same place. The table is... Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Okay. It's always so cryptic, these puzzles. Click again. What happens now? So now third door is open. Ah, shit. Okay, so... Oh, man. I guess this needs to be reversed. Is that it? Is that the only thing I need to do? I kind of doubt it, but... Okay, well, I'll believe it. Is that it? It sounds too simple. Can still turn it, though. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, well, let's let's see if that worked. And now this is open again. So, okay, so the door... Okay, so this is now all working. Oh, I have a key here. Look at that. Excellent. So now that should have worked. And now I can go, I guess. Can I go? Oh, I can go to this door then. There you go. Oh, shit. Okay. 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 Sorry, I just need to tweak one thing here. Because I noticed that by mistake, I moved my green screen. Yes. I just need to like... By mistake, I just did a boo-boo here. Sorry about that. I have a little bit too much... shit, man. Made a bit of a mistake here. Sorry. Okay. And it was this thing here. Okay, so a little saturation. It's the crop here that is broken. I know this is riveting. Riveting stuff happening here. Okay, here you go. Okay, cool. That's done. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Oh, you have it on YouTube. Great. Oh, it's not working. Is it working? Do I have it open now? Let's have a look. No, still not. Okay, cool. So if you have it on YouTube, perfect. Then I'll watch it on YouTube. What the hell, man? I've never had this problem before. This is just absurd. Okay, so I'm gonna before I put it out, just gonna do this thing first, and then we do that. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. 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 Oh, okay, cool. I am with Dylan. Okay, so now I guess I am somewhere. But before I go to somewhere, I'm going to review this showreel. So let's review the showreel. So as I usually do, don't forget, I always remove the sound first. So because I don't want to be claimed in Vimeo or Twitch. So let's review the showreel first. I'm gonna put full screen. And let's have a look at it first, and then I'll give you my opinion after. Oh, before I do that, let me just make sure this is in HD. Before I do that, yes, it's in 720p. It's on 1080, so I'm gonna just keep going with this. Let's have a look first at the showreel. Cool, cool, very nice. You have a really nice showreel. Very, very nice. Congratulations. Very nice showreel. And also thank you so much for posting the showreel here for everyone to see. So let's do a review of this showreel. So first of all, if you're going to send it to a company, I'm not sure what your intent with this showreel is. Are you already working in a company? Are you looking for a new job? What's the deal here? Are you... sorry, just have the mic here giving me some kind of problem. Are you planning to go to a new company? Is that what you're doing? So normally, if you're gonna send it to a company, especially if you send it to like a visual effects, a big visual effects house, you want to make sure you have a phone number and email on the beginning of the showreel. But I understand that if it's just a physical showreel to have on YouTube, it probably will look a bit weird to have those things in the front. But it's very common that you do that. Anyway. You start with these shots here. I wanted to ask you something. Like, why is there like a logo merged on top of her? Is that the client requested that or something? That is bizarre. Like, is that something that they've requested? So starting with this shot, like I always say to everyone that I'm a freelancer. Okay, from Russia. No work in studio, but I want to. Okay, cool. So if you want to do that, you always need to start with your best shot. I don't think this is your best shot, but you have some really good shots. So this is a good green screen to showcase, for sure. And you do a good job doing breakdowns. There's a good job on keying. I mean, obviously this looks to me like a production that has been delivered to the client. So whenever there's a production that has been delivered to the client, it's always tricky to give feedback because obviously this most likely was broadcasted or has been used, so it's all to do with the client's feedback. And at the moment, I kind of feel like the depth of field is a bit weird and the motion blur is a bit too heavy, but maybe perhaps the client wanted it to be very, very shaky and like that. So, like I said, it's hard for me to give feedback on a production that has been delivered. I think all in all, it does look nice, but there's a couple of problems I can see them, like specifically... It feels like it's too much motion blur everywhere. It's too much glow everywhere. There's no definition. I hardly can see here. But like I said, this is a real production, so I can't really give feedback because who knows how many clients you had and how many feedbacks you had. If I was doing this, I wouldn't have put so much white because you can hardly understand what's going on. I would have gave it a bit more detail to the sky, and I would have looked at it a little bit better, but it's really hard to judge that, because like I said, it's a real production. Now, in here you did a really good job. I think your keying looks really terrific. Your edges look good. I don't think you have any problems there whatsoever. It looks like over there on the, let me just have a look real quick. Yeah, no, it's all good. I think it's all good. If anything, if I was doing this shot, I would have done one thing though. You don't really see any interaction on him, so it would have been nice when this was filmed to actually see some kind of light change from the background into him, or maybe even reflections on the glasses. And this is the same thing for the wide shot here. It would have been nice to actually see the lights, because you see here, we see all these red lights coming through here on the stage. So there's like some red lights inside the tunnel. It would have been nice to have some red lights coming into the set as well, because at the moment we have a red light, but it doesn't actually cross the image. Obviously this would have to be done on set, but you could also do it in Nuke. You could have used some masks, maybe some moving soft masks moving through the image with a bit of color corrector with red, and at least you could simulate a bit the light of the red's light passing through and the tunnel lights passing through. So I would give you that little comment, and I would do the same on the glasses as well. But I think the shot looks terrific. I just feel like I'm missing that, And so this shot here, terrific keying, really nice, on point. I mean, at least on YouTube. I mean, I can kind of see there's a little small white edge on the leaves here, on the top at least. I can see some of them, and obviously I would try to tweak that, but it's hard for me to give a feedback again. Like I said, this is a commercial that has been delivered. Most likely you didn't have enough time to tweak it, so it's mostly the CG shots. If it's NDA, are you sure I can put it on Twitch? Because I'm showing them on Twitch, so Oh, okay, they're the the CG shots are NDA. Okay, cool. Well, once they are out at NDA, then you can at least share it with the world, which is nice. But yeah, I can kind of see that you have a couple of issues on the key here, especially on this area here. That you have some white edges there. But again, it's always tricky on commercials because sometimes you don't get enough time to do it. So that's the problem with commercials usually. Now this shot here looks terrific, very scary, very nice. Look integration looks pretty good. The eyes glow looks really nice. Like the light flash is really nice. You did a really good job here. I think this looks really nice. You can see that the interaction is on the wall. The interaction is on him. Very nice showreel. Really, really good work. This shot is terrific. Then we go back to here. Here's a little advice I'm going to give you. It's always best for you to keep the same productions together. Okay, so if this project has been shown already on the showreel, you should put all these shots together. It's less confusing that way, like it's always better to have the same productions together, and then you move to the next production, then you move to the next production, and then you move to the next production. I would advise you to do that. And also, I would really advise you, if you're going to send this showreel to a company, you might want to write down what you've done. Maybe write it on really small text on the bottom saying compositing, roto, keying, just so that people know what you've done. That's really important in the industry for people to know what you've done. Again, these shots are the same production. I would have definitely put them together. Would have been nice to see a little bit breakdown of your cleanup, because you've done some really good cleanup on the wires here, and it would have been nice to see the wire removal as a breakdown with the plate, so that we would see your prep cleanup, and also we would see the breakdown of the prep. Would have been very nice, I think, to see, because these wires are really tricky, because you have like these shadows on the legs, and you have like these wires crossing everywhere. This is not easy, man. So congratulations, you did a great job. It's not easy at all to do that. People neglect sometimes how hard it is to do prep and wire removal. It's so tricky. Anyway, move on here. Let's continue. Again, same production. You should put it together with the other production. These shots are not amazing. They look a bit strange, but I'm assuming that's what they wanted. There's always feedback from clients. This is a terrific shot, man. Very nice shot that we go in from one door to the other. I mean, it's I can still see the dissolve a bit on the other side, but it's well done. And again, it's a real production. This shot here, though, I think you went a bit too far with the depth of field, because if you look at the original plate, if I look in here from a photography point of view, you can kind of see that the depth of field on these sticks here on the actual side of the green screen with the leaves, you can kind of see that it's not a lot of defocused. And then when you put your background, I think you went too far with the depth of field, because that end of the green screen is not that defocused, so maybe tone down the depth of field if you could. I think it would have worked a little bit better as well. But the shot looks great. I think you did a really good job on motion blur as well, so very good job. The other thing as well that I would say is that if this was actually an environment like this, because you see, this is supposed to be daytime outside, right? You have this huge white sky. One thing I'm missing is that the reflection on this thing here, I don't really see the whiteness of this environment. I'm not exactly sure what was in front of him, but I'm kind of missing a little bit more of the sky, and I'm missing that white that is generating from the sky. So I think maybe the reflection should have been tweaked a little bit. Because we are missing the other side of the garden, we're missing the buildings behind, we're missing the sky behind. This is fantastic. You did an amazing job with this. So in terms of breakdown, I wish you had a bigger breakdown. I wish I could see more steps, because this is really good work. Obviously, it's so compressed on YouTube, it's a bit tricky for me to judge if it's really, really perfect. I'm assuming it's perfect, but if I was reviewing this on a real big screen, I would go frame by frame, and really tweak and really check everything that you've done here. But it looks really nice. It's again, like I said, it's a shame you don't have a breakdown. So these shots also look good. I think you did a really good job on them. These are really nice. All the cleanup you've done on the floor here is really nice, really well done as well. Yeah, you have some really good shots. I think for me, it's only those little small things I said, and I just think you should put these productions together. You know, if they're the same production, they should be together. So that's my feedback. Really good showreel. Congratulations. Congratulations for that. I'm gonna put a little. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for posting this. Much appreciated. It's nice to see a good showreel. So, I hope that helped your feedback. Really hope so. No problem. Like, I can't wait to see your new showreel. Since you said that there is like some CG shots going on, man, it's always nice to have some good CG shots. So if you have a new showreel or a new version, just feel free to jump into Twitch and show it to me. And like, I would love to see it. Yeah, bravo, really. Like, your showreel is really good. Congratulations on the good job, and keep up the good work, man. You are really talented. You have some really good showreel. Could I ask you how many years of experience do you have? Like, have you been working for a long time? How long ago have you started working in the industry? It is a really good showreel. Let me know maybe on the chat if you want to. Anyway, let's go back to the game here. I'm just gonna like go through. Vimeo is still not working. It's absurd. One thing before I forget, if anyone here on the chat is on Italy, don't forget that I'm going to be presenting at the View conference. So if you really want to go to a really good festival, please don't forget to go to the View conference. Now, the View conference obviously is in Italy. It's in Turin. And it's very, very good. So if you, STPOH says, yes, I'll collect new shots and post a new showreel. Good, man. I can't wait to see your showreel. Can't wait to see your new showreel. So please feel free to share it with us so that we can actually watch it. Anyway, like I was saying, the View conference is an amazing conference in Italy. It's going to be at the end of October. I'm going to be presenting there. So the speakers are amazing. Just look at this thing. Like, we have Brad Bird presenting on the conference. He's presenting Brad Bird, director of Pixar. We also have like some incredible speakers as well. We have Peter Ramsey from Spider-Verse. We have the music composer Michael Giacchino as well. There's so many talented and amazing artists here. We have Rob Bredo, which was the VFX supervisor of ILM. He's the VFX of Rogue One as well. You should really look into this. If you have the opportunity to go to Italy, this is the best festival you want to watch. There's some amazing talks here. Glenn Intis is also going to be there as well. Florian is going to be there talking about some of the work he's done in Rise as well. You also have Paul Debevec as well from Google VR. Man, there's so many good, talented artists here. You also have Nicola as well from Nordeus. Almost every big company, ILM is there, Pixar is there, and I'm going to be there as well. I'm going to be presenting. Here I am. Hugo Guerra, here I am when I was younger. So I'm going to be doing 2 workshops at the View conference. I'm going to do one workshop. It's a masterclass I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do two masterclasses. I'm just going to open up the names. It's I just need to like go down here and show you real quick. So first one is Nuke for Dummies. So I'm basically going to teach Nuke compositing for 6 hours. So if anyone wants an introduction to how to use Nuke, and if you have anyone that, maybe from CG that you want to introduce to Nuke, or maybe CG artists, I'm going to be introducing Nuke for Dummies. And I'm also going to do a workshop about visual effects editing, where we basically talk about Nuke Studio, we talk about XMLs, raw footage, color spaces, conforming. So check that out. Like basically all the descriptions are here. You can kind of check everything that is here, what I'm going to cover through the masterclasses. So join me in Italy. And if you are in Italy, if you are actually Italian, please feel free to say hello. Would love to see someone there as well. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the thing. One of the questions I have here, let's see. ITIN 2019 says, "Hi Hugo, how is the best workflow round trip sending footage to the colorist in Aces with Nuke and Resolve?" Well, there's really no mystery. The best round tripping By the way, my masterclass at the View conference is going to be about this. So, best round tripping is for you to bring in the footage to Resolve. Inside Resolve, in ACES pipeline, basically apply the color space of that camera, of the camera that was shot on. Basically, then on DaVinci, you then export and conform the plates to EXR in ACES. In this case, it would be ACES CC. And then inside of Nuke, you would have read in the files conformed in EXR at ACES CC. You would comp all your shots, and then you would render them out. Obviously, the CG also has to be rendered in ACES CG this time. Then you would render all the shots on EXR ACES CC, and then in DaVinci you would load up the ACES CC and then deliver. So that would be the round tripping. And like I said, this is one of the topics of my masterclass at the View conference.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him, what kind of man he'd grow up to be. Things as hard for him as...
Other questions here. Real Pixel Phil is asking about Dr. Sleep. I am excited about Dr. Sleep. I am. But I am worried. Tell you that. I am really worried. So... Okay, Xing Peng, you're gonna go to sleep. Of course, don't apologize. Go to bed, man. Rest, and... try to always sleep 8 hours, you know. It was great to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. And have a good night as well. But yeah, I'm worried about Dr. Sleep. I can't state you how worried I am. So yeah, that's the end of the question. So since we don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and basically go through this thing. Okay. I guess I have to talk with this person.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello.
He didn't know
Frederick
that.
Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But
So I have a question here from Loctolini. She says, how was Denmark? Denmark was great, Loctolini. It was very wet. It's raining a lot there, but it was lovely. I was there for a whole week teaching.
Salvador took a team into hand.
I think I'm gonna move on this because I don't need to read all of this. So yeah, Denmark was great. I touched there for a week. And yeah, I had 10 students. We went through Compositing for CG, and they're the third-year students of Denmark.
Dylan's close.
Okay.
But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming there's going to be some fights here, so I probably want to wrap up your question here. So I'm going to claim this point there. No. Cool. So I guess I might have... I don't have any abilities here to unlock. It's been really slow to unlock this stuff. Anyway. Thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, your name is really hard to pronounce, as always. Thank you so much, Ira Clay, for the subscription on YouTube. So, yeah, Denmark was great. So, Monkey 3D Post says, hi, Hugo. I had the opportunity to talk with the recruiter of The Focus. I don't know what that is. Is that a company called The Focus? I asked her if some knowledge on paintings could make me a better composer. What do you think? She said no on digital compositing. Well, I mean, I think it's a bit stupid that she said no. Of course you would become a better composer if you had good knowledge on digital painting. If you're good at digital painting, you're going to be good at matte painting. And if you're good at matte painting, then you can do compositing and matte painting. I mean... that's just a very reasonable way of approaching it. You need to, you can't. Haza is gonna go, so no problem. Please come back on Thursday. We're gonna be doing workshops. So Monkey 3D Post, like for me, I just think some companies. Oh, it's a company who recruits for NPC the mill. You need to remember that all recruitment people just look at the paper. You know, they're looking for compositors. They only want compositors, and that is it. It's the only thing they want. The funny thing is, once you're at NPC or at the mill, then you want the companies then want you to learn other things. So I don't think you should care about what they say. Who knows what that recruiter is? Who knows where they've been working for? Who knows if they really know what they're talking about? I think you should really trust me on this. It's so important for you to have multiple skill sets. And I can trust me when I say that if you are a compositor and you know some digital matte painting, it's going to really help your career. So don't care about what they're saying there. You know, it's just. But don't forget that also companies have really specific things they want. You know, maybe this company is looking for a specific roto paint and keying artist. You know, so obviously if they're looking for that, obviously they don't want you to do any matte painting. You know. But if you want to become a senior or mid-level compositor, then obviously you need to know some matte painting. It's important to know those things. So I that's what I would say. But keep in mind that most recruiters only want you to learn and do what they are asking, of course, because they are only looking into the interests of the company, you know. So there's no...
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director.
No problem, Monkey.
Marshall
No
made
problem,
it sound
Monkey
like
3D
Dylan's fault,
post.
but
Yeah, keep that in mind. And this is, of course, for everyone on the chat here. If you're hearing someone from a recruiter, don't forget the recruiter is looking up to the interests of that company, okay? So the recruiter only cares about the interests of that specific company. And you might be interested on multiple companies. So never forget that if someone is recruiting for the mill, they only care what about the mill wants. And they won't care what ILM wants or what DNEG wants. So keep in mind that a recruiter will give you opinion that will be biased, you know. They'll have bias because they want to hire you for a specific task. So that would be what I would say. Okay, so now I have fast travel here as well. That's good. So I have now 2 fast travel. Where is the... Oh, shit. What's happening here? Okay, so now I see what's going on. It's so annoying, these guys. They're so annoying because they always move around and they never get anything. Damn it. Shit. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. That was my own fault. It was my own fault. I'm the only one to blame here. Nothing to see, nothing to see. It's my own fault. Sorry about that. Keep the questions coming, and don't forget that you can share your showreels as well if you want me to review it as well. And keep the questions coming. God damn it, that was such a stupid death. I was really stupid. I shouldn't have waltzed in there like Rambo. Oh, by the way, I went to see Rambo on the cinema. Went to see Rambo. I was actually amused by Rambo. I thought it was much better than I thought it was going to be. I had my expectations for Rambo was like below the floor. You know, the basement, I had my expectations below the basement. It was literally, I had no expectations of it even being anything good. But I was quite surprised.
Is anyone there?
Oh shit, what is that?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I don't know. Can I help you?
I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just Don't forget, I can't stare at this thing much longer.
It's just the fridge, man. Fridge duty, okay. How do I go even there? I can't even walk in. This is all closed. Well, anyway. So like I said, Rambo, like I had my expectations below the floor, man. I thought it was going to be a piece of shit film. But it was actually entertaining. It was actually pretty cool. And I thought it was pretty good, actually. It wasn't amazing, you know. Maybe I should try the other gun. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's try this out here. There you go. That's the perfect gun for these fuckers. God damn it. Oops. He's dead as well. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Much smarter than last time. Oh, there's more. Board it up. And they're dead. What the hell is happening here? Jesus, this doesn't look good. Oh, look at this poor guy. This poor guy is not having a good time, is he? Well, he's just gonna be like here forever being squashed by this thing. Oh my god. Oh man, what's going on here? Like this is not creepy at all. God damn it. You're awfully quiet now. Like no one has any questions. They're just like gobsmacked by this game.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Okay. The fuck? Okay, well, I'm flying now, I guess. John, you can just post it on the chat, and then I can review it. Just post it in the chat. What the hell is going on here, man? Yeah, okay. Cleanse. Okay. How do I do that? This doesn't. Oh man, this is all upside down now. Just look at this shit. Okay. It's all upside down. That's fantastic. Oh shit. Shouldn't have done that. Oh man, this looks absolutely stunning. Just look at this shit. This game looks absolutely amazing. Okay. Should I go? I guess I should. These guys again. God damn it. Oh, okay. They're not gonna die. I guess I need to like but this is a bit too high for me to fall. I'm not sure here. Is this too high? It is a little bit too high. Okay. I'm gonna die if I jump so high up. Let's try and see if I can. Oh, okay. Great. Now they're on here. Shit, man. So many of them as well. Why doesn't he have any counter? I don't like this. Is he a boss? I guess he is. Fuck's sake. Oh, this guy is dead. God damn it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm screwed. I need to get those little things there. I need to get those white things. There you go. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This is not gonna be easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go for another question here. So Nuke 17 says, "Hi Hugo, hope you're all well." I am very well. Thank you so much for asking. I was wondering what would be a good camera to start learning about photography. Maybe something not too expensive, under £1,000 for a body, but still somewhere future-proof. Something I can use to shoot some clips to work in Nuke. 4K would be nice. Also, what lens would be ideal? Do you have any lenses? If you have any lenses, like, it will make a difference if you have a Nikon camera or a Canon camera. I would really advise you to just get a photography camera from Nikon or Canon, because not only you will be able to take really good photos, but also you will be able to take really good footage as well. And you can then have really good prime lenses as well. I'm not really sure the price these days of a camera. Would be nice if you could get a full frame. Obviously, a full frame would be amazing if you can get one. But a full frame camera is expensive. So, will be your first camera? Okay. Well, whoa, whoops. Oh, man, I went to the wrong place. Sorry about that. So, I don't know. Like, I would say, I don't know how much it costs these days, but maybe look at, like, any of the Canon cameras would be a good idea. You were looking at the Canon M50. I'm not really sure which one that is. I'm going to have a look, because I don't know what kind of camera that is. So M50, let's see here. Oh yeah, okay, so that's iOS. So is that for regular cameras? Is that for a regular? So that's a mirrorless camera. But that's a compact camera. Does it actually? Yeah, because that's not AF. I would really recommend you to go into an AF camera. So let's see here. So if we go to Canon here, and so that camera here that you're talking about, I'm just gonna open this up. I haven't bought a camera in a while, so you see here we have the full frame mirrorless, which is basically £2,000. It's a bit expensive. Then you have the SLRs, which are a bit big, but they're really good. And then that's the one you're talking about, the M mirrorless cameras. So the thing with this camera is that I don't believe that this is not a regular mount. So that means you'll have a lot more limitations on the lens that you can buy, because you want to make sure you use lenses from the regular range. Because I don't think this one, what kind of type of lens is? Oh yeah, it's an AFM. So an AFM lens, I don't believe, can you actually have, oh yeah, you can, okay, sorry. So you actually can have any AF lens. I thought you can only use M. So yeah, this camera looks like a good camera. Let's look at the specs. Where's the specs? Specs or here? So let's see here. So 400 grams, that's pretty good. We have a 24 megapixel camera, 14 RAW. It doesn't really record 4K though. It only records full HD. So that's one thing that you might not like. It doesn't do 4K video. It only does HD video. So the sensor is pretty good. This is pretty much almost, this is a Super 35 sensor. So it's not a full frame sensor, but it's almost. So a 22 by 14, it's like a Super 35 sensor. And that's pretty good. Digit 7, that's really good as well. So yeah, this is a good camera. But don't forget this though here. So it's a regular AF-FM mount, but for you to use regular AF lenses, you need an adapter to run those lenses. So you'll need to buy the adapter. As you can see here, the focal is 1.6. This means the crop factor is 1.6 on the camera. So that means if you put, for example, a 50 millimeter, you need to calculate by 1.6. So for example, let me just do a calculation here real quick here with a calculator. So if you put 50 millimeter times 1.4, that's a 70. So for example, a 1.6. So if it's a 50 times 1.6, it's an 80 mil. So for example, if you buy a 24 mil and you do a time 1.6, then it becomes a 48. So don't forget that it is not a full frame sensor. If it's a full frame camera, then it's a 1.0 here. But I do think this camera is good, but it doesn't film 4K like you want to. I don't believe you can film 4K on any of them, I think, the cheap ones. Let's just have a look here real quick here. If we go to the beginner range for the SLRs, which one does 4K? Okay, so this one does 4K. The 250D does 4K, apparently. I don't know how much it is, though. I have no idea how much it costs, though. I'll need to go and check the price. So the 250D, let's see here. So iOS 250D, let's see the specs. The 250D is, by the way, this is not mirrorless. This one has a mirror, okay? So it apparently does 4K video. It's 24.1 megapixels, just like the other one, pretty much. Now the crop sensor is pretty much the same as well, pretty much. Digit 8, so it's a brand new type of processor. It's 1.6 focal length as well. It takes all the AF cameras as well. Let's have a look at how much that one costs. I'm actually not sure. Okay, so this is like 500, 600 pounds. So it's still a good price. And it films 4K. So yeah, I mean, I would, if you're really interested on filming 4K, though, I would recommend you a different camera. If you're really, really into 4K footage, then I would do this camera instead. Of course, this is not a photography camera, but it's quite cheap. So if you go in, I just bought the 6K version, but you see the Pocket here, you can have the Pocket 4K or the Pocket 6K. This is a Blackmagic camera. It can use normal Canon lenses, and it films raw 4K. So you have two versions. You have the 4K version, and you have the 6K version. Now, the 6K version is $2,500. The 4K version is $1,200. But the 4K version, it takes AMFT lenses. It's not Canon lenses, and the 6K can do Canon lenses. But obviously these cameras do not take photos. They are just video cameras, but they can film raw, you know. So I would say that not the sorry, I think it's the M5, not the M50. Sorry, I should have read the comments before. So if I go in here to the M50, where is it? So this is the so I was on M mirrorless, and then we were looking at the M5. Let's see here. M5. Yeah, no, that was the one I'm talking about, the M5. So you said not the M50. Yeah, M5. So the M5 is the one we were talking about. I think this is a good camera, but just don't forget that it doesn't shoot 4K. It only shoots HD. But it doesn't matter. You can still shoot HD. Man, this is a tough question, you know, because there's so many cameras out there. If you have a £1,000 budget, you can buy better than this, you know. Like if you have £1,000 of budget, you can definitely go ahead and get a DSLR, you know. Like you can probably even get, with that money, you can even get an enthusiast camera. Not a professional one, I think, but you can definitely get an enthusiast camera. So if you look at some of these ones, you know, the 90D, for example. You also have the 6D Mark II, the 6D, the 7D. The 6D Mark II is pretty powerful. I think it's 4K, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Have a look at it real quick here. No, it doesn't have 4K. Okay, maybe I was wrong. But this is a full frame camera, by the way. It doesn't do 4K though, so that one maybe not the one you want to do. I think the 7D is too expensive. I think so. So I think the 7D is way too much money. The 7D would be a nice camera, but I don't believe it can. Let's see here. Does it do 4K as well? Where's the specs? Specs. Okay. No, it only does full HD. Okay, so most of them just do full HD. So yeah, so Nuke 17 is saying, I was looking at that, but I think it's not, it's one of your Kickstarter videos. You said it won't work too well because the color space for the Blackmagic. Well, it's not that, the color space works fine. You just have to use DaVinci to process the footage. So as long as you process the footage through DaVinci, then you can correctly linearize the footage. And then once you linearize the footage, then the footage is great for using in Nuke. But yeah, the Canon cameras are terrible in video, of course. I mean, they're not video cameras; they're photography cameras. But Real Pixel Phil, Nuke 17 was asking for a photography camera. So because he's asking for a photography camera, I'm talking about photography cameras. It's very different to use a video camera or to use a photography camera. They do different things. So if you want to learn, like Nuke 17's original question was about how to start learning photography. If you want to learn photography, you should get a photography camera. And if it could shoot 4K, even better, although it compresses a little bit. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this. So Cinema, what is the name of this? I think it's called, what was the name of it? Cinema Raw 5D. Can't remember the name of it now. A Magic Lantern, yeah, that's right. So if you get Magic Lantern, so if you're going to use a photography camera, you can always get one of these. So Magic Lantern is a plugin. It's basically something you install inside a camera, and then you can film with RAW. So it allows you to film with RAW. It's obviously not sponsored by the Canon, because Canon doesn't want you to do it. It also brings the camera becomes a bit hot, by the way. So you need to be careful with that. But anyway, if you go in here, these are the cameras that they support. So at the moment, they support the 5D Mark II, the 5D Mark III, the 6D, the 7D, the 50D, the 60D, the 500D, 550, the 600, the 650, the 700, the 1100, and the AOS M. They're still working on getting these ones working, and they're still working on getting these ones working. The cool thing about this is if you buy one of these cameras, which are a bit cheaper, then you can take really good photos, because you can actually get a really good photography camera, and then you can also shoot in RAW as well, because it supports RAW. So maybe that would be a way to do it. It's not fake RAW, no, it's 10-bit RAW. I don't know which, I don't know if it's 10-bit or 16 though. That I do not know. I have used footage from this thing. Let's have a look if we can find that information. Where is it? Not entirely sure where I would find that though. Yeah, okay, so it's 14 uncompressed raw video. So that's what it says here. So it's basically 14K, 14-bit uncompressed raw directly. So it can do 2.5, 3K, and 4K experimental with 10, 12, or 14 raw. So what I would recommend would be to do 4K at 10-bit. But you need to read this website and really see which cameras support it, you know. Obviously, this is not, it's not supported by Canon. And you need to be careful, and you need to really go through it really carefully and make sure you don't break your camera, okay? So I hope that helped your quest for a camera. There's a couple of other people here giving some good advices. So Sare Chev 777 talks about the Lumix cameras. They're pretty good. They're really good. So maybe look into that. And again, Sari Jev 777, I understand that Canons suck at film, but that's what Nuke 17 asked for. He asked for a photography camera. If you want a photography camera, you would go with a Canon or a Nikon. That's would be my advice. There's some good cameras on Sony as well. Sony has some good cameras, but you know, this is of course a bigger conversation. Rise is saying the Panasonic GH5. Yes, for sure. The Panasonic GH5 is a great camera. But the problem with the Panasonic GH5 is that that camera does not shoot very good video as well. The best way would be for you to actually do external recording on these cameras. And which, by the way, that's always an option, you know. Sorry, I didn't open the wrong link here. So what I wanted was this, and then I wanted to. So Rai is actually suggesting this camera here. Why is this not working? Paste. Okay, he's suggesting this camera. Now this is £2,000 almost, so it's a bit more over your budget, but it is a really good camera. Now, one thing I would say with any kind of camera, you know, even if it's a Canon camera, a lot of people use external recorders, okay? So even if the Canon camera is not very good to record video, a lot of people use these things. You know, they use like an external Atomos, and then you can actually record 10-bit on them. You know, so for example, if I go in here, for example, if I look at the, let's see here, if I go to the Ninja, for example, you see, you can actually attach it to any camera, and then it can output HDMI 10-bit into this thing, and then you can record HDMI 10-bit. So that would be one way to do it. So maybe that would be a way to do it. So Real Pixel Phil is saying, looking forward to your Blackmagic review. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Unfortunately, I'm delayed on my review. You know why? Because it's been, I took the camera with me to Denmark, and it was raining the whole time. And then I came back to London, and it's raining the whole time. And it's like, it's always raining. So I really want to shoot something, but it's always raining and raining and raining. So it's really pissing me off. But I even bought something for my review. I'm going to show you. It's going to be a very technical review, so I even bought this. I bought like a lens call. Have a new follower here. Thank you so much for M17802235 for the follow. Wow, you have a really cool name. Anyway, before we should do a break before I continue, but it's already 8 o'clock. Maybe we don't do a break anymore. We already did one, so did I? Now I can't remember. Did we do 2 breaks or just 1? Did we do 2 or 1? Can the chat let me know if we did 2 breaks or we just did 1? I'm not remembering anymore. I'm getting old, you know, I forget things all the time. Did we do 2 breaks or did we just did 1? Can anyone tell me, please? Because I can't remember out of the top of my head here. So while someone tells me that on the chat, I'm going to continue with the questions here. So we have a showreel to review. So we're going to review after the break if we do a break. The showreel, it's from John. No problem, Nuke 17, no problem. I think just 1. Okay, so if we just did 1 break, we're going to do a quick break now. Okay, so we'll do a quick break, and then we're going to go through the rest of the questions, and of course, review the showreel from John. Okay, so let's do a quick break. Don't forget to stretch your legs and drink some water, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to actually show you something that I have here. It's really one of my favorite games and just came out this week on PlayStation 4, so I really would recommend it. So this is the game I would recommend. I would recommend you to play this game. This game is called Catherine Full Body. It's a really good game. This is the new version. It's like remastered, so you basically now have a new character, which is this girl here. Used to only have this Catherine and this Catherine. There was 2 Catherines. And this is a beautiful special edition from game, so it has all the metal cases as well. As you can see here, it's all kind of like metal cased, and it's really nice. Really, really nice art. Also, it has the soundtrack as well. Little soundtrack here for Catherine Full Body. Very, 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 very good game. And then, let's see here. It's an 18+ game, so it's a very, very spicy game. I can tell you that. So it had this really special edition box. Inside of this box, there is like a little figurine. It's not here anymore because I've took it out. So it had like a bunch of stuff here. So I'm going to just show you real quick here the figurine because I left it upstairs. So during the game you dream a lot, so he has like this little figure. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. That's how cute he is. It's like a little ram. And he has like really nice shorts. It is pretty cool. Really like this game. So anyway, if you guys want to have a look, this is a pretty good game. Now, other questions here I have. Let's see here. Wrap up this stream with a couple more questions. Let's see. CTPOH says, what about Sony Alpha cameras? Yeah, they're pretty good. They're really good. I think you can also look into that. The only reason I don't look at Sony cameras is because I don't have any Sony lenses. And so I try my best to use Canon lenses because that's what I've been using for years now, you know. So that's kind of my jam, is Canon lenses. Now, other questions here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's, well, no more questions, really. It's a ram with underwear. Yes, it's very cute. Okay, so I died. So I guess I need to go here. We still need to do the showreel review, don't worry. I will do the show review. So, John, are you still there? Are you there for the show review? Or for the showreel review? Or are you gone? Let me know, John. Let me know if... Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I'm going to the... Is this the correct place to go? I don't think it... Oh, it's not. I don't have a map here. I think that's where I came from, isn't it? Isn't that where I came from? I think that's where I came from. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's where I came from. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I came from here. And then I went into... That's really nice. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I think I went here. No, I'm a bit lost. Was I here? Oh, sorry, John. Okay, so give me just a few minutes and I'll go through your showreel as well. I'm still going to be streaming for at least another half an hour, so I'm still going to be here for another half an hour. Oh, yeah, that's where I was. Yes, I died here. That's right. That's right. Now I remember. Okay, so let's see if I don't die now, because I feel like an idiot. Okay, so just need to be a bit more careful, because there's like a lot of... because he's very powerful, this guy. So it's a boss, so I just need to be a bit more careful and just keep moving, you know. And he has some friends that come over and piss me off, so just need to like make sure I always kill the little fellas in the middle. God damn it. Okay, cool. Well, so far so good. That's the secret to this game, is to keep moving. Oh shit, there's a guy just here. God damn it! He's really powerful. What the hell? He is really, really powerful. He keeps moving as well all the time. God damn it. Damn it. Okay, he's dead. Fuck. He's really, really strong. He's really, really strong. Jesus, I just filled up my gauge and I'm already empty again. Shit. What the hell am I gonna do now? I'm fucked now. What? Oh, there's some blue things here I can pick up at least so I don't die. Oh, so now he has a... Okay, so he's still... Now he has a bug. God damn it. Fuck. God damn it. His showreel is also in Vimeo. Okay, so it's probably not gonna work. Man, this is not easy. This is not easy. This is not easy. Okay. Yeah, Vimeo is still blocked for me. Not sure why Vimeo is blocked. I have no idea. I still can't go to Vimeo. Is there any way you can share the showreel somewhere else? because I can't see the video through Vimeo. It still says it's blocked. So, is there any way you could share the showreel somewhere else? It's so bizarre that it's blocked on Vimeo. I really don't understand what's going on here. Yeah. Maybe, John, maybe do you have it on YouTube or do you have it as a file somewhere? Do you have it as a Google file that I can look at? Maybe. Sorry about that, John. It's just I have no idea what's going on with Vimeo and why I've been... Oh, now I went here again. So, I only have it on Vimeo. Okay, do you have it on Google or upload it somewhere else? Let's just see here. What can I do here? Could I... Let's see here. Could I... What could I do? Could I go to Fire... No, Firefox is still also... Okay. This is so bizarre that I can't see the showreel. I do not understand what's going on here. I have no idea why is it not working. Makes no sense. Yeah, it's still blocked. Still can't go into it. It's just absurd. The strange thing is that I have no idea why it's blocked. I have no idea. What can I do? See if I can download it. I'm gonna see if I can load it on another computer. So if you just give me a second here, I'm gonna see if I can load it on another computer, okay? Because it should have worked, and I'm not really sure why it's not working, but let's try on another computer. See if I can get it to work. Because it should work, but it's the famous last words, isn't it? So if I go to my desktop here, didn't really want to show that. So quick email. Just closing my windows because I don't want you guys to see what I have here. Because obviously I wasn't expecting to use this machine. So you just need to give me a second because I'm force quitting all my apps here. So we can have a fresh thing here. Okay, cool. So that's good. That's working now. Okay, cool. So now I can actually go into my stream here. So we should be able to see it on this computer. So let's just have a look here. So if I go to my... let's see here. WeTransfer? No, it's going to work. It's fine. It's going to work. I just need to put it behind here. So if let's see here, streaming. I have my Mac Pro here as well, so I can just put it up here. Cool. So let's see if I can get it to work. Hopefully it does. First of all, I need the link, of course. So let's just get the link. And now, if this doesn't work, then I don't know what to do, really, to be honest. Oh, I need to move me around because I can't see the Safari where it is. Okay, so now I'm inside the computer here. So let's just try that. Paste and go. Okay, so it worked on the other computer. This is really strange because it works on another computer, but it doesn't work on the original computer I was using. So I have no idea what's going on there. So apologize in advance for all these things. I am trying my best. So let's try that, and let's look at the showreel first. So like I usually do, I take away the sound from the showreels. So let's have a look at the showreel first. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna just play it back, and let's watch it first. Let me just remove my menus from this side, so we have it on the top there. There you go. Cool. I'm gonna start this again. Okay, cool. Very nice showreel. Let's go through it. Just change monitor here so we can kind of see it. So if you just give me a second, because obviously I was using a computer that I wasn't using before, so just give me a second here. So let's review this again. So very nice showreel, very good work, for sure. Just gonna put it on the back there, so we can kind of see it. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. So yeah, first of all, you have your email, your name. That's really good. It's very, very good like that. So first shot here, you have some really good shots. This shot looks terrific. Green screen CG compositing. Real shame you don't have a breakdown, man. It would have been so cool to have a breakdown. Is there any way you can get a breakdown? The other thing I would say as well, I would really put this text smaller. You don't need to have green screen CG compositing that big in the screen, okay? Just look at how big that is. That's just huge. Like, you don't need to have it this big. You can have it much, much smaller. But yeah, this shot is terrific. I would have hoped you had some kind of like breakdown for it. It would be really nice. This shot also really cool. Again, the text for the description does not need to be this big, okay? There's no point of you having it this big. I really would recommend you to have a lot less text there and also a lot smaller as well. But it looks pretty solid. I think your shadow, if I look at the original plate here, let's see here. So you hold up the thing. It slides a little bit, but so the CG track is not perfect. But if you look at the shadow that you actually have here, you see here, we have a shadow that goes like this, and then the contact shadow is like that, and then we have a bit of shadow going on here as well. I'm missing that on the fish. The fish does not have the same shadow. So I think you're missing a trick here when you put the fingers, you see here. Where is the other shadow we had? Like, there was a big shadow that you've removed, and also there was another big shadow on the other finger as well, and that's missing, and that's why it looks a bit strange. It looks a bit strange that you just have like this kind of like really dark, super dark shadow going on here. And I understand you're going deep into the fish because the fish is soft, but I am missing the shadow of the hand as well, just like you had on the original plate. It's always better for you to try to use the original plate as your full reference, you know. So that would be my comment. But I think it's a terrific shot. I think you did a really good job. It's just that the shot is always it's always real, you know. So everything on the shot should be replicated. So you see, I'm missing this big shadow. I'm missing that big shadow. These two shadows should also be there. John says, because my boss won't send breakdown to me. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. You have a bad boss then. I wish bosses were a bit better. That would have been nicer, you know. Now, the other thing as well is the tracking is not really good. It slides a little bit. I don't know if it's because the fish is still alive, but it kind of looks like it's sliding. You can kind of see the finger there. If the finger is actually pressing with a really big, strong grip, it would stay exactly on the same place the whole time. And it doesn't. It slides over all over the place. So the finger is sliding. You need to kind of tweak that. Now, on these shots here, these shots look nice, but I think that they look they feel a bit like missing a little bit of atmospherics. If you think about this, if you look at the size of these guys, you know, so if you look at the original footage here, you can see that if you look at the footage, you can kind of see that there's already a bit of a haze going on the top of the building here. It's a little bit hazy. The blacks are not really black point, and now when you put the CG characters, it's almost like they don't really respect that. They look like they're floating. I would really try to get them a bit more foggy up there. But they look good. I think it's a good shot. Now, I'm being really picky, okay? I'm really being picky, so I do think your showreel is good, but it just has these little things. Now, this one, in terms of comp, I think is looking good. You did a good job on rotoing the valley. You get a good job on matte painting. You did an excellent job on the CG there, and the ambers are looking so much nicer now. And they have a really nice punch with the reds and everything. So that's nice. I think you did a good job. I like this shot a lot. Then now here, this one looks terrific as well. I couldn't even tell what was happening when I first saw it, and then you finally showed the breakdown, and then you showed it, and it looks really nice. Your key looks spot on. Your compositing looks spot on. I think they look terrific. This one here, it's really, really subtle, but it's really good work as well. I think you did a good job. I think, you know, like, although the only comment I would say is that it seems to me like the smoke behind them doesn't really look like it has the same frame rate as the rest. So it almost looks like it has a bit of a drop frame, almost looking like you've probably picked some piece of footage that is like 25 frames per second or something, and then the footage is not at 25 frames per second because it's slow motion. So you see, they are in slow motion, but then your smoke is not in slow motion. So that looks a bit strange. It looks like it's a bit jittery. That's what it seemed to me. Now this shot here doesn't look that good. I think this is your worst shot on your showreel, just because I think it's a bit too soft. Like, it doesn't look very realistic that we have all these clouds, and then they kind of dissolve into the horizon, and then we have another horizon. It just looks a bit fake. I really would tweak this shot a lot, or I would just remove the shot from the showreel. Normally, if you had a shot like this, it would merge so much more, because if the clouds were here, you would have had a much more bigger merge between the tops of the hills and the clouds. And it's just weird that the clouds are so big as well, because the scale is a bit off. Like, they're so huge that they look like they're gigantic. So I think it just needs a bit of work in terms of scaling, you know. But I hope that helped your. It's not slow motion. They just more slowly. Okay. So I think that's it, what I would say. I really think that this shot, you should remove this shot from your showreel. I think the first shot looks terrific. I think the second shot, the fish, has a couple of problems, like I pointed out, but it's also looking terrific. I think the third shot looks also nice. It just has a couple of little things, like not just the haze. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, also even the depth of field as well, because you see here, the buildings are already quite defocused on the top there and quite unsharp because of the motion blur. But then your monsters don't really have the same level of depth of field, so they also need a bit of a finesse. I think you did a great job on this Valley monster shot. I think it looks terrific. And then this shot also looks terrific. This shot here looks okay, and then the cloud shot, I think it's not really working really well. So I would remove that shot from the showreel. And then last but not least, the chicken shot. I think, you know, you did a good job. I mean, it's hard for me to judge without going frame by frame. It would have been nice to have some breakdown as well, but maybe you weren't authorized to have a breakdown. That would have been nice. But yeah, you did a good job, man. You did a really good job. So congratulations to the showreel, and hope my feedback helped you in some way. I really hope so. So thank you so much for sharing with us as well. Like, it's always not so nice if you, for those of you that shared the showreels with everyone, you know. So hope that helped you, and I can't wait to see your new version of your showreel. Now I have another question here from Joe. Joe is asking, what compression are you using on OpenEXR? Sorry if you've covered this today. I put my kids to sleep. And no, I haven't covered it. Don't worry. John, no problem. Thank you for sharing the showreel. So, Joe, the compression I use is it's the DreamWorks compression. That's the one I use for EXRs when I'm just working. So because the thing with this is that it makes a huge difference. I'm just gonna. I can't open. No, this doesn't work. I was gonna open Nuke, but I can't. I don't have footage on this computer. So maybe perhaps on Thursday. So if you come back on Thursday, I can show you the difference between having compressed EXR, having no compression on EXR, and having DreamWorks compression. It makes a huge difference. Like, if you have no compression, it's a lot faster, the EXR, to decode, but it's a lot heavier. If you have a compression 1, it's a lot slower to decompress, but it's a lot smaller. And if you have compression 16, it's even smaller, but then it's even slower to play back. And then DreamWorks is like a JPEG compression. It looks really bad, but it's really good for temporary renders, but it's really small. It's like 10% of the footage. So if you come back on Thursday, we can go through it with Nuke open, okay? Hopefully you can come back, and then we can go through it. Okay, so let's don't forget you can still ask some questions. Let's wrap up this stream. I'm gonna probably die again, but we're gonna stream for probably maybe more 5 minutes or so. Let's just see if I can kill this bastard, and see if we can move on a little bit more. I'm assuming it's a boss, so it looks to me like it's gonna be a bit tricky, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to god damn it, more. But I just killed him. Okay, I'm not gonna kill them. I'm just gonna like go. I wish I could fly, because flying would have been helped on my shot here. Would have helped a lot here, but I can at least do this thing. But maybe I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go in through my assets here and change guns. So I think maybe instead of having the pierce, I might just use the shatter. I think the shatter. Well, let me think here. If I go, maybe I use the spin instead. No, I'm gonna use the shatter, and the spin. And then on the shatter, I'm gonna see if I have something better for the shatter. So I have 27. What is more powerful here? Okay, cool. Maybe weapon armor. Let's use that one. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use the shatter. See if I can kill him faster with that. Oh, Joel. Oh, sorry, I called you Joe. Sorry, Joel. Okay, sorry. It was all together. I didn't really notice that. So Joel Arvidsson, thank you so much. Yeah, check back on Thursday and I can go through it. But definitely there's huge differences on using different compression. So keep in mind that, because it makes a huge difference, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can kill him this time with this thing. Oh well. Okay, so hopefully it works. God damn it! God damn it, I knew it. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, at least I have a little bit of... Jesus Christ. So many of them. Oh man, this is not gonna be easy, you know. That's the thing. This game doesn't have easy or normal or hard, so just need to be a bit more chilled here. I need to like take it a bit more calmly and just go step by step, because they're doing a lot of damage on me. I might also change the damage thing I have, so I'm gonna see if I can change that. So. I'm kind of like 75% into the game, so I'm assuming things are getting tougher and tougher and tougher. You know, it's always like that when you're finishing the game, so it's always like that. Just gonna double check here if anyone is live that I'm gonna raid them, but I don't think anyone is live. The people that I
see square or oven.
No, I don't think so. I'll check again a bit later, but at the moment I don't think so. Okay, well that was stupid. Let's see if I can... Maybe I need to... Let's see here, the mods that I have. So let's see if I can get anything that has health recovery. Let's see here, health recovery, dodge efficiency, launch efficiency, health recovery 32. I'm gonna try that instead. And then this one is health boost. So let's see if I have something better. Evade energy. Let's see here. Health boost another 20. I wonder if I can actually have another 20 on top of the 20 I already had. Does that work? It doesn't look like that, but maybe... No, it doesn't look like that. So it just bypasses one of them. So I'm gonna try to see if... Is there any armor or anything I could use? Astral, mental, health... dodge efficiency... Launch efficiency... God damn it. Health recovery. But now I have both of them. Does it work if I... Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll put health boost. So I'll have 24... Yeah, so now I have 25% more. hopefully that works for my advantage. Hopefully. It's not easy. It's not easy. This game is not easy. But I'll get there. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win. I'm gonna win. Hopefully this is gonna help a little bit. Why do I have to walk all of this, you know, just to get to the boss? It's a bit stupid, but once I get there, let me see what else I can do. There's no place to hide, really. Not a lot of places to hide, though. Which is a bit of a pain here, but I'm gonna try my best here. So, let's see here. So, here he is. He doesn't even have any power, man. Okay, just need to take it easy. Where is he? God damn it! Oh man, no. I was ambushed there. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, man. I was going so well. I killed like 25% of his thing. You guys and girls are all very quiet. If you have any last minute questions, we're gonna be streaming for maybe 5 more minutes before I pull the plug, because I have to go to dinner. So don't be shy if you have any questions, or if you just like me watching me die all the time. What do you think about streaming game services like Google Stadia? Well, it's not really for me, you know, because I think that anything to do with streaming has really poor quality. So usually compression is a problem, compression artifacts, latency as well is a problem. It's definitely the future, but it's not for me yet. I think we're not there yet. I think that's the main thing. I don't think we have the capability of bandwidth for Stadia, you know. Because yeah, sure, I live in London and I have fiber, but what about the rest of the people, you know? What about the rest of the people in the world? There's so many people in the world that do not have fiber. How are they gonna cope with Stadia? I don't think Stadia is gonna work out for people that have very bad bandwidth. So I understand what they're trying to do, but I think it's a bit too early. Yeah, the other thing also that annoys me is that you're buying your game, but it's like some kind of digital way, and then are you gonna keep that game forever? What's gonna happen to that game? Like it's always a bit of a mystery for me with digital services, you know. Okay, so well, that was good. That was good. That's a good start. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. I just need to keep calm down. You just need to calm down. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Take it easy. God damn it. Motherfucker. Need to let go there. And, oh, I was there just... Ah. Those blue things were just there. God damn it. Well, I tried. It was going so well. Anyway, other questions I have here. Nuke17 is saying, I'm assuming you're getting the new Mac Pro. What CPU and how much RAM are you planning to go? I am getting the new Mac Pro. I'm not sure when, though. I don't really need it yet. I'm still very happy with my Mac Pro, so I'm not going to get it right away. But if I'm going to get the top CPU, because that's a given. Like, I think you should always go for the top spec on a computer. So I'm going to get the maximum cores. I think it's 48, I think, or something like that. RAM-wise, I'm not going to buy a lot of RAM because RAM is so expensive right now. So if I want to buy 1.5 terabytes of RAM, which I don't even need, it's like going to be 20,000 pounds. I'm not going to do that. So I currently have 128 gigs of RAM, which is more than enough. So I think I'm going to get 256. I don't need more than 256, I think. So I'm just going to get 256 gigs of RAM. I think it's more than enough. You don't really need to have... Jesus, what the hell? It is really expensive. So, other questions I have here. CTPOH says, what the new features in Nuke 12 do you like the most? I really like the Edge extension, okay? So Edge extension for me is a killer. It's really nice. Wish I could kill them now. So Edge extension, I think it's really, really good. And then Joel is asking, are you online courses on Patreon? No, not in Patreon. I'm doing courses on Kickstarter. So if you want to know more about my courses on Kickstarter, I have a full Nuke compositing course on Kickstarter. The Kickstarter has been done, of course, and quite a lot of people on the chat here are some of my students. So you can have a look in here, and if you want to be part of this course, just contact me on Twitch or contact me privately, and then we can go through it. So the more it's not about the course for Nuke, it's more I buy the course for other applications because I don't use Nuke only, okay? You need to understand that I'm an editor, I'm a director, I'm a VFX supervisor, I'm a 3D artist, I'm a composer, so I use all the cores for 3D, for Final Cut, for editorial, for all those things. So that's why I want all the cores, you know. See if I can kill him now. Okay. Good start always. God damn it. And then they come. All the other ones come. That's the problem. God damn it. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy, man. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. This is not working. I need to, like, maybe upgrade my character more, or maybe I need to do more side missions. I don't think I'm ready for this level because I don't have enough ammo to go through this, you know. I'm still quite reasonably low powered. So I think I might, yeah, it's a hard boss. Yeah, it is. I might just grind the game a little bit so I can upgrade my character a little bit. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you guys to it. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, as always. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be here on the streams. Don't forget that we have, basically, we have a stream on Thursday. Don't forget that. Thursday stream, as usual, is a stream about compositing. So it's going to be a compositing workshop. And I can't wait to have a chat with you, all of you. So come back on Thursday. We're going to be having compositing. We're going to continue the home front shot. Thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for sharing the show reels as well. I apologize about the little problems with Vimeo. Not really sure what happened there. And don't forget, everyone there on the chat, if you're supposed to get a t-shirt because you won the t-shirt on the anniversary stream, please answer my question on Twitch, okay? I've messaged everyone that I don't have address yet on Twitch, and I'm still waiting for the addresses. For example, still need to know Rai's address, and I also need to know Basher name, because I need to put a name on the package. I really want to send you the T-shirts, and also want to send you the mug. So please don't forget to send me a response. Okay. So thank you so much as always. You guys are so cool, always here supporting my stream. Thanks so much for that. I'll see you on Thursday. Have a great day, and I'm gonna leave you with my favorite TV show of all times. I think it's my favorite TV show of all times. I'm gonna leave you with that, and I'll hope to see you on Thursday. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.